like he had the height advantage here. Joseph to the basket, dunk! Good night, 23-13. Joseph throws that one down.
Thought about the three steps around a baseline drive, layup, good. Justin Hughes, one of the best players in the area. Downer to the basket, the left-hand scoop shot's good.
He's now holding pace for three. Count it. Outside the Hughes for three. Count it. Joseph throwing inside the rim off the glass.
What a push over to Joseph. He tries. Reverse layup, yes sir. Good ball movement by the Trojan. Baseline drive, blocked by Berger. Get that one out of here, Earl Stout. You have been rejected. Steal by Johnson, straight to the basket. Short from down, no basket. Downer, coast to coast. Count it. Mike wants to take the lead. And North Penn is in the lead now. Chalk another one up for the crowd on that one, making some noise. It is midway through the month of February, but March Madness has worked its way into North Penn High School, where tonight, in a preview to the District 1 playoffs, the North Penn Knights, with a record of 15-8, play host to the very tough Pennsbury Falcons, coming into the tonight's game with a record of 21-2 on North Penn television. A pleasant good evening, everybody. Alongside Al Pabuano, I'm Kyle Berger. Glad you could join us for tonight's matchup between the Knights and the Falcons. Al, coming into tonight's game, you know, we said playoff atmosphere, which is pretty much what this is a regular season finale. Pennsbury has already clinched the Patriot Division title in the Suburban 1 League, but North Penn looking to get, they're already in the playoffs, but looking to get a home game on Friday against Quakertown. It's pretty much simply, you have to win to get a home game tonight.
You're right. If they win tonight, they're basically guaranteed a home game on Friday night. But if they lose, they probably will end up playing on the road on Friday night. So look for them to come out strong.
Yeah, the scenario for that playoff scheme is if North Penn wins tonight, they clinch a home game by virtue of getting second place in the Patriot Division of the Suburban 1 League over Council Rock. They will host Quakertown on Friday night. If they lose and Council Rock, who is playing at Ben Salem tonight, wins, then Council Rock gets the home game against Quakertown on Friday, and North Penn will have to travel to Chester County to play the Interborough Bucks on Friday night. If North Penn loses and Council Rock loses tonight, then North Penn winds up with a home game against Quakertown on Friday. If you can figure that one out, more power to you. Well, Al, let's look at Pennsbury's starting lineups. You know, they have a very quick team, very powerful team. They're going to work the inside game. Kevin Ryan, the guard, Torian Jones, and Shuaid Abdur-Rahman, the forwards. Justin Baxter, the shooting guard, and Kirk Bergman, the center. Torian Jones and Bergman are the show for Pennsbury, though, Al, and look for North Penn to key on them tonight.
You're right. They have two very good players in Torian Jones and Kirk Bergman. So look for them to match up their best defensive players, such as Jay Joseph and Justin Hughes on these two guys. Yeah,
you know, North Penn, they might try to run with Pennsbury. We're not sure because, you know, earlier in the season, they got blown out by Pennsbury. It was a 35 or 40-point victory margin by Pennsbury. In that game, however, North Penn did not have Mike Jowder at point guard, so that could have had something to do with it. Jowder was out with an eye injury. Speaking of margin of victory, Pennsbury is averaging over a 20-point margin of victory over their opponents this year, so they've been taking care of business on the offensive side of the ball. Let's switch gears now, Al. Start with North Penn. You got to talk about Jay Joseph, 19.4 points per game. Second half of the year, this guy has just turned it on for the Knights.
You're right. He's had some great games, especially against Council Rock 2 weeks ago. He had a great game, scoring career high 39 points. And then last Friday night against Truman, he scored 24 points, had 24 rebounds and 6 blocked shots. So he's playing his best basketball of his career right now.
And definitely complete basketball. Well-rounded, blocking shots, pulling down rebounds at both ends of the court, and hitting them from beyond the arc as well as straight up the middle. Let's go to the North Penn starters now, and we'll see Mike Jowder, the point guard, will finally get a chance to play against Pennsbury this year. He'll be a point guard tonight, and the other guard, Justin Hughes, number 42. Clay Kucklick, Jay Joseph are your forwards, and getting the start tonight, Evan Fitzpatrick at center. It is senior night here at North Penn High School, and we will have all the festivities. We'll be introducing the senior basketball players and the senior cheerleaders, so be sure to stick around for that. We will have those festivities after this short break, which will then be followed by all 36 minutes of basketball here at North Penn High School. So stay with us tonight on North Penn Television. Should be a good one between the Falcons and the Knights. Back after this on North Penn Television.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed days, the dark sacred nights, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
If you're not recycling, you're throwing it all away.
Back now at North Penn High School, Kyle Berger alongside Al Poblano getting ready for the senior night activities for the boys basketball team and the cheerleaders. We're going to throw it over to Doc Ryan now for the festivities.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to North Penn High School. Tonight being the last home regular season game, by tradition is our senior parents' night, where we honor the seniors of our cheerleading squad and the seniors of our basketball team. At this time, I'd like to introduce the assistant coach for the girls cheerleading squad, Lisa Stahl.
before I bring these four seniors out with their families, I just want to thank everybody here for your support this year. And we've really had to enjoy the home games we've had. I think the crowd's done a great job, so appreciate that. I want to bring out our seniors and their families. We'll start first with Jan Rex Steiner and his host family. Jan is an exchange student with us. Jan? Jan has done a fantastic job for us, and it's been a real pleasure to coach you, and Jan, just say Zergo. And I'd like to bring in Mike Chowder and family, and Rick Senior. Mike's done a fantastic job defensively and offensively, and has been the real quarterback of our team, and we're sure going to have a hard time replacing him next year, Mike. Great job this year. Next we have Evan Fitzpatrick and Hamlet. Evan's done a great job representing North Penn High School on and off the court in 3 sports this year, and has given us great leadership, and we really appreciate his hard work. And finally, I'd like to bring out Graham Stiles and family. Graham has done a fine job for us, and we're very happy that we decided to put Graham on the team, and he's been nothing but a positive influence and has done a fantastic job for us, and we appreciate his efforts this year very much. Thank you very much, all seniors and families. Thank you for coming again.
Once again, let's have one big round of applause for the senior cheerleaders and basketball players in this game. Thank you very much. Thank you. This time we'll have another 4-minute warm-up period.
Well, that brings to a wrap the senior night festivities for the cheerleaders and the boys basketball team. As Coach Fergus alluded to in his speech, the crowd is always a factor here at North Penn High School, and there is a huge crowd here tonight. Should make a difference in this one. Should be a good one between the Falcons and the Knights. We'll have all the action for you after this on North Penn Television. Stay with us.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed days, the dark sacred nights, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
If you're not recycling, you're throwing it all away.
Back now at North Penn High School, just underway. The Pennsbury Falcons have won the tip-off, and they go right to business. Torian Jones down low, banging inside, gets the bucket to fall. It's 2-0 Falcons early on here at North Penn High School in front of a huge crowd. A playoff atmosphere here tonight. Here's Mike Jowder, guarded tightly. Good look down low. Joseph reverse. Foul called against Torian Jones. That's going to be a matchup we're going to be watching all night, Al. Torian Jones and Jay Joseph.
You're right, Torian Jones getting started really quick at the beginning of the game, scoring 2 early points, and then getting almost a clean block on Jay Joseph. So that's a matchup we're going to be seeing all game.
Yeah, these two going head-to-head is going to be great all night. Also, Kurt Bergman, you know, North Penn's going to have to find a couple bodies to put on him down low as Joseph makes the first of his free throws. Bergman, a 6'5 junior. Evan Fitzpatrick for North Penn is 6'4. And we'll look for Jared Flamer and Andy Wimmer to come into the game as well to line up against him. Joseph, 1 of 2 from the line as Bergman skies over Clay Kucklick to get that rebound. Torian Jones in the corner, 2. Kevin Ryan, the point guard, loses the dribble, goes to Bergman, stripped by Jowder. Away come the Knights. They have numbers if they hurry. Jowder crosses over. Kucklick spotted a 3 but passed it up. Now North Penn will get into the swing of things on offense. Justin Hughes now in the corner. 2-1 the score. Pennsbury in front of North Penn. Joseph working against Baxter. Now he'll back up. Kucklick on Jones. Now Jowder steps around a 3, drives, layup, good. North Penn into the lead, 3-2. Jowder going right by Kurt Bergman. Size beats speed, or speed beats size any day. Now it's Baxter to Torian Jones. They're going to line up Kucklick against Torian Jones, so not the matchup we anticipated. Torian Jones at the top of the key now, holding. Kurt Bergman steps around Fitzpatrick. Joseph strips. Torian Jones pulls, pops, short on the layup. Pulls his rebound, basket, and the foul for Torian Jones. He's all that we've expected in the early going here, just over a minute and a half in. Jones has all of Pennsbury's 4 points, and he will go to the line for a free throw here. That foul coming against Clay Kucklick, his first and the Knights' first.
On that last sequence by the Knights, great job by Mike Jowder penetrating into the inside and getting the easy layup.
We anticipated a fast-paced game, and it has been nothing short of that in the opening 94 seconds. Jones misses the free throw, but Bergman, a good job to tip it back to Torian at the top of the key. Pennsbury will recover. Baxter sends it over to Kevin Ryan, the point guard, stripped by Jowder. He recovers. Baxter against Joseph. Now Torian Jones, a wide open 3. Got it! Torian Jones from way downtown. It's 7-3. Torian Jones leading the Knights single-handedly here by 4 points. Jowder is doubled in the backcourt but manages to get across. Now Fitzpatrick rips it down low for Joseph. Does the tightrope dance on the baseline and stayed inbounds. Now to the basket. Joseph finger roll. No. Goal for the charge. Kevin Ryan stepping right in front of Joseph in the lane. You usually don't see those charge calls called right under the basket like that, but that is Jay Joseph's first foul and the team's second. You know, in the NBA, Al, they have that no charge zone, a kind of semicircle drawn on the court underneath the basket where they can't call a charge on the offense. As another questionable call now against Mike Jowder. Looked like Kevin Ryan right there just tripped over his own feet. That'll be Jowder's first, team's third. Baxter to inbound to Jones. 5:40 to go in the opening quarter. 7-3, Pennsbury up by 4. Jones on the wing, looking for Bergman, throw it away. North Penn basketball. Let's take a look at this, at best, questionable call on our replay. You're gonna see, I don't know about that call, Al. That just looked like Kevin Ryan had 2 left feet on that play. Well, back to live action now as Justin Hughes gets the inbound. Meanwhile, Andy Wimmer is checked into the game for North Penn, replacing Evan Fitzpatrick, and here is Wimmer with the ball. Bergman in his face, but Justin Hughes has it now. He gets a lane to the basket, puts up the layup. Oh, baby, what a shot by Justin Hughes, cutting the lead to 2 as the Hughes chants rain down here at North Penn High School. Torian Jones to the basket, tough shot, got it. He has all of Pennsbury's 9 points in the opening 3 minutes. It's 9-5. Joseph on the wing, drive, stops, pops, misses. Bergman, an uncontested rebound. Here comes Kevin Ryan. Stops at the foul line. Now on the wing, it's Baxter. Abdur-Rahman, the long jumper. No, Joseph pulls. Knight still trailing by 4. Bad pass by Joseph. Got a little careless. Abdur-Rahman picks it up. Spins around. Jowder gets it to fall. The first player other than Torian Jones to score tonight for the Falcons is Shoaib Abdur-Rahman, and he's going to get called for the personal foul here. His first, team's second. Well, Al, it's no surprise who North Penn's going to have to key on defense, and that man is Torian Jones.
You're right. He's got 9 points so far early in this game, 9 out of the 11 points for Pennsbury. He's been all their offense tonight.
Kuckel quickly inbounds to Justin Hughes, who is guarded by Kevin Ryan. Light pressure in the backcourt. Now he's quickly doubled. Abdur-Rahman going for the steal. Hughes was able to come away with it, gets it to Wimmer. Now Wimmer doubled, nowhere to go with it. Gets it over to Jowder, barely on the backcourt, getting bumped by Abdur-Rahman. Jowder barely beating the 5-second violation. Now it's Wimmer. Bad pass picked off by Abdur-Rahman. Bergman with the break to the basket, but Abdur-Rahman threw it away, and Bergman put it nicely on the hands of Andy Wimmer, I should say. Now Jowder to the lane. Left-hand shot, high off the glass, no good. Kucklick rips it away, puts up the shot, no. Tipped wide, saved by Ryan. He's trapped by Wimmer, and now Wimmer will get back on defense. Ryan, dish to Bergman. 10-footer's good by Bergman. It's 13-5. Pennsbury up by 8. North Penn's got to start converting underneath the basket here, Al, if they want to get back in this game.
You're right. One of the keys for North Penn is to get all the loose balls, the rebounds.
Well, Pennsbury's getting all the loose balls right now. Bergman, a tough move to the basket. Draws the foul against Andy Wimmer. Tough calls against the Knights. They call it a shooting foul. I'm kind of surprised by that, but Bergman will get 2 shots on Wimmer's first and the team's 4th. So, Al, if you remember back to the Wissahickon game last week, it seemed like North Penn was getting most of the calls. It's been going the other way tonight for them. Bergman, no good on the first. The score remains 13-5. Favor of the Falcons with exactly 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter. And Bergman in the North Penn crowd end of the gym, but he does manage to make that one despite all the noise generated by the North Penn faithful. Now the Falcons going to a full court press. Wimmer's got to get it across midcourt. He'll give it to Jowder. Gets by Abdur-Rahman. Jowder goes behind the back. Great look to Joseph. Now that's going to be goaltending. You can't do that. Joseph was hanging on the rim. He went for the dunk there, missed it, tried to hold himself up on the rim, pull it back, and throw it down. That one's only good at the NBA slam dunk competition at the All-Star break. So Joseph doesn't get the basket there. And the score remains 14-5. North Penn's going to have to put on a little run here before the end of the first quarter. They're going to be hard-pressed to come back in this one. Torian Jones stutter steps back to Ryan. Wide open for 3. Rattles in and out. Put back no good by Jones. Kucklick rips it out of his hands. Now North Penn will break. Jowder across midcourt to Joseph. Baseline drive. Stops. Pops. Got it. 14-7 now. North Penn is half of what Pennsbury has with 2:15 to play in the opening quarter. Joseph now with 3 points on the night. Crowd chanting for defense early on. Abdur-Rahman thought about a 3. Now will send it over to Ryan. Steps around a 3. Baxter inside of Joseph, long with the shot. Wimmer tips, but nobody home for North Penn. Bergman controls for the Falcons. Now Torian Jones. Posting up is Bergman to the basket. Blocked by Wimmer. Out of bounds it goes. Pennsbury ball. Into the game for the Falcons. Number 24, Kevin Cave, replacing Shoaib Abdur-Rahman. And Ross Borneman into the game for Clay Kucklick. Let's take a look at the replay here and see what happened. That was Jay Joseph going up for the shot and missing it on the dunk. Now back to live action. Mike Jowder Gives it to Ross Borneman, who is marked by Baxter. A bit of a height advantage here for Baxter. A couple inches on Borneman. Now Wimmer around Bergman to the lane. Dishes. Jowder on the wing. He's open. He misses. Good job of boxing out by Pennsbury. And Bergman gets yet another rebound. Jones taking the NBA three and missing it back of the net. Bergman hits the deck. Hughes pulls it away for North Penn. They'll slow things down. Now Borneman will wisely wait. 1:07 to go in the opening quarter. Jowder at point guard for the Knights. Backdoor to Joseph. Loses the ball. And a foul is called against Pennsbury's Justin Baxter, number 32, I believe. And it is Baxter's first and the team's third. Now Jeff Piscaldo, a 6'3" senior, checks into the game, replacing Baxter. Baxter yet to score in tonight's game. Joseph working the inbound pass, gets it back. Wide open on the wing is Jowder. Looks for a pick. Good lob pass to Wimmer. He's too far under the basket, though. Clean block by Torian Jones on Andy Wimmer. Away come the Falcons in the final 40 seconds of play. Great look from Ryan to Piscadlo, and it is 16-7. A 9-point lead for the Pennsbury Falcons. Taking the crowd out of the game early on. That's what Pennsbury wants to do. Now Borneman for three. Got it! Ross Borneman a three, 16-10. Big basket for the Knights. Ross Borneman's been doing that all year for North Penn, hitting the crucial three-pointers. Now Torian Jones will probably take the last shot here. Going to drive against Borneman to the lane. Good look to Bergman. Ball stripped. 1 second to shoot. Jowder from three-quarter court. Good if it goes high off the glass. So after one quarter, the score 16-10. The Pennsbury Falcons in the lead. Ow. That basket by Ross Borneman is huge.
You're right. That could be a momentum changer for the Knights. Ross Borneman coming off the bench. He's done that, as you said, all season, hitting the crucial three-pointer.
Well, Torian Jones was a one-man show for Pennsbury in the first half of the first quarter, picking up the first 9 points of the game for the Falcons. He hasn't scored since the midway point of the first quarter, however. Abdur Rahman has 2 for the Falcons. Bergman has 3 and Piscadlo has 2 for the Knights. Borneman has 3 with that tray he just hit. Joseph has 3. Jowder and Hughes each with a pair. So North Penn, their defense has been doing all right, but really what's killed them is the bad passing. They've had 3 or 4 passes picked off by Pennsbury, questionable passes at that. And every time the Falcons have converted them into points right in front of the North Penn crowd at that end of the court.
You're right. That's something the Knights want to avoid, making those careless mistakes and causing turnovers. What they want to do is play solid defense like they've done all season.
Jay Joseph steps onto the court as the second quarter is about to begin. North Penn will have possession to start the second 8-minute frame of tonight's ball game between the 21-2 Pennsbury Falcons, who have the 4 seed in the District 1 tournament, and the North Penn Knights, who are fighting for an 11 seed and a home game this Friday. They need to win to do that. Bergman posted up by Wimmer, and he picks up the loose ball. Yet another turnover on the offensive side of the ball for North Penn. Torian Jones rips cross court to Bergman, misses the jumper, tip back, no good. Rebound by Piscadlo, no. And a foul called against North Penn. This one might be going against Hughes, I'm not sure. It does. That is Justin Hughes' first foul, team's 5th. And on the shooting foul, Jeff Piscadlo goes to the line to shoot 2, and he has 2 in tonight's ball game already. Good chance for the Falcons to build upon their 6-point lead in the early going in the second quarter. They lead 16-10. Piscadlo gets the first, gets some words of encouragement from Kevin Ryan, and he'll set up for the second one. Boxing out here, a key for North Penn. Wimmer's going to have to box out Kevin Cave. And Jay Joseph has the unpleasant job of boxing out Kirk Bergman. And there you see, Bergman gets the follow-up on the missed free throw, and it's 19-10, just like that. Mike Jowder working against Torian Jones, goes cross-court to Borneman. And now it's Jowder again. Tight defense by the Falcons tonight. Hughes in the corner against Piscadlo. Fakes the drive, kicks it back out. Jay Joseph at the top of the key loses his dribble against Cave. Has nowhere to go with it. Torian Jones, good anticipation, but couldn't hang on to that pass. And it's North Penn basketball off of Jones out of bounds, far side. Borneman to inbound for North Penn. Bad luck getting that one in. Missed Justin Hughes on that connection, and it is Pennsbury basketball. Just over a minute into the second quarter, it's 19-10. The Falcons up by 10. Actually, they're up by 9 according to my math. 19-10 the score. Here's Kevin Ryan to Bergman. Now Cave in front of the crowd. Ball loose, picked up by Jowder, loses the dribble and comes up with it, crosses over. Hughes for three. No, that's short. Borneman the rebound, put back. Yes, Ross Borneman. Johnny on the spot for North Penn, putting it back 19-12. Knights trailing by 7. Cross court to Jones. The drive, pulls up. Foul called against Wimmer, and he knows it. A little frustrated with that. Got called on the hack, and that is Wimmer's second foul, team's 6th. Torian Jones to the line to shoot 2 for the Falcons. And the Falcons will have a 1-and-1 for the rest of the half. North Penn already with 16 fouls. Jones short with the first, and into the game a couple substitutions, one for each team. For the Falcons, Jeff Darwack, number 31, checks in. And for North Penn, Jared Flamer checks in to replace Andy Wimmer, who leaves the game with no points and 2 fouls. Jones now with his second free throw. He's good on that one. 20-12 the score now, as Torian Jones has 10 points in tonight's contest. Ross Borneman gets it up to Jared Flamer. North Penn struggling to get the ball across midcourt tonight. Now it's Borneman against Piscadlo. Good look down low to Joseph, but a better defensive play by Torian Jones. No look pass. A brutal foul, though, on Jeff Darwack by Justin Hughes will send Darwack to the line. What a great look by Torian Jones right there, Al.
You're right, great defense by the Falcons and a great look by Torian Jones on the other side.
Jones a great ball handler for the Falcons as Hughes gets his second and the team's 7th. North Penn might go to the bench here with Clay Kucklick to replace Hughes. Darwack just into the game makes his first free throw, and Hughes will come to the bench, replacing Clay Kucklick will replace Hughes. Seems in the past couple weeks, Al, Justin Hughes has been struggling to get in the rhythm early going in the games.
You're right, he's getting into foul trouble early on in the games the last couple of weeks. But he's most of the time he's found his rhythm late in the game when it really counts.
Well, Darwack 1 of 2 at the line. The score now 21-12, a 9-point lead for Pennsbury. Borneman baseline drive, looking for Joseph. Ill-advised pass as there are 3 Pennsbury players in front of him. Now Torian Jones stutter steps. Right-hand layup on the left side of the basket. Oh my. Torian Jones getting it done for the Falcons. 23-12 now as North Penn will call for timeout. And this is a full timeout. North Penn just struggling right now. They haven't had that good of a second quarter effort here in the early going. With 5:27 to play in the first half, they find themselves down by 11. And, you know, we set out at the top of the show, 20 points is the average margin of victory for Pennsbury. And they're well on their way to that right now. And North Penn's just kind of, they're going to have to stop the bleeding. It looks like, you know, we might see him double up on Torian Jones, but that will obviously leave somebody like Kurt Bergman wide open under the basket. So, you know, it looks like North Penn might just try to maybe keep it close here for the rest of the half and make a lot of adjustments at halftime for the second half.
Yeah, they have been playing strong defense so far, but unable to contain Torian Jones and Kurt Bergman. Each one of them, Torian Jones with 12 points in the game, Kurt Bergman with 5 points in the game. So the Knights should start picking up their defense in order to try to win this ball game.
Yeah, Bergman and Jones, 17 of the 23 points scored by the Falcons in tonight's game. North Penn spreading the ball around through Borneman with 5, Joseph with 3, a quiet night for Jay so far, and Jowder and Hughes each with 2 points. North Penn inbound, it's Clay Kucklick, as Jake Surface just into the game, number 25 for Pennsbury. Crowd quiet so far in tonight's game, haven't been that loud, and for good reason. Clay Kucklick takes the corner 3 and buries it. That should bring a little life back into the crowd as Kucklick pumps a fist coming back after that one. 23-15 now, an 8-point lead. Good look to Piscatlo. He gets that one on the nice look from Jake Surface. 25-15, a 10-point lead for the Falcons. Now Jowder, the point guard. To Borneman, looking to give it to Joseph, post up against Jones. Jones called for the reach-in, and that'll be Torian Jones' second foul, the team's 4th. We'll see if Pennsbury replaces him, and he does. Torian Jones comes to the bench in favor of Kevin Ryan. Jones, 12 points, 2 fouls in tonight's contest. North Penn inbound under the basket. Jowder nowhere to go. High pass to Joseph. Corrals it and banks it off the glass. Joseph now with 5 points on the night, 25-17. North Penn back within 8. Perimeter passing by the Falcons. It goes into the hands of Cave with a good look down low, but Surface couldn't finish. Finally does. That's Surface's first 2 points of the night for the Falcons. Jowder gets a pick from Flamer, stops and pops, rattles in and out, rebound by Darwak. Ryan crosses over, Jowder trying to pick up the loose ball. It's a scramble, and it's picked up by Pennsbury, but now stripped by Borneman. He had Jowder ahead of him, but decided to slow things down and wait for some backup from North Penn. 3:50 to play in the second quarter, 27-17 the score. Borneman carried the ball, tough break for the junior guard. And Justin Hughes is going to check in now for North Penn, replacing Borneman. Borneman just kind of lost his dribble and they tried to control it again, wound up turning the ball over. Can't do that, Pennsbury ball. Kevin Ryan, top of the key, looks to Bergman. They play catch with it, now it's Darwak. Good look to Bergman, cutting and making the shot. A 12-point lead for the Falcons. North Penn running now with Justin Hughes. Flamer tips it back to Jowder, calling for the high post offense for North Penn. Good look to Joseph, can't find it. Hughes corrals and makes the short jump shot. North Penn back within 10, 29-19. 3:13 to go. Kucklick now picks up the loose ball. And up it goes to Joseph. Kicks out. Jowder wide open for 3. Misses back of the rim. A lot of contact down low. No foul called. Joseph knocks it out of bounds. Pennsbury basketball.
In that last sequence with that contact, you can see Justin Hughes just looking over at the refs, hoping for a call.
Into the game now, Shoaib Abdur-Rahman for Pennsbury. Kevin Ryan now running the show for the Falcons. Now Ryan, top of the key, on the wing goes to Darwak. Working against tight defense from Hughes. Flamer tried to block Jake Surface's shot, but Surface got it to drop. 31-19 now. 12-point margin favor the Falcons. 2:20 to play in the second quarter. Clay Kucklick rips cross court. Jowder's going to drive, kick back out. Now Hughes. Kucklick brings that one back into control. Has Surface all over him, down low, knocked out of bounds off of Bergman. North Penn basketball. Into the game now for the Falcons, Mike Borski, number 52, replacing Jake Surface, and Evan Fitzpatrick into the game to replace Jared Flamer. surface checks out with 4 points. Now Joseph for three, no. Fitzpatrick is mauled underneath the basket going up for that rebound. And that foul's going to go against the Falcons. Kevin Ryan picks up his first foul on the night. Pennsbury's fifth in the first half. They still have one foul to give. $1:55 to play in the second quarter. North Penn trailing by 12. Hughes in rhythm for three. No, back of the rim. Bergman picks up the rebound, and he comes away with it to Shoaib Abdur-Rahman. Bounce pass cross court, goes through everybody. North Penn ball. Now Pennsbury going to their bench again. Dave Moyer, a 5'10 junior guard, comes in to replace Jeff Darwack. And Mac Casey getting some playing time tonight comes in for Justin Hughes. Casey getting a little time tonight by virtue of Heike Johnson, who had to stay on the sideline tonight because he got his wisdom teeth knocked out. And right there, Joseph's long pass for Casey goes off of Mac and out of bounds. 94 seconds to go in the first half. 31-19 the score. Pennsbury up by 12. Fitzpatrick's going to get called for over the back. And Bergman will go to the line for a 1-and-1 as that is North Penn's 8th team foul, Fitzpatrick's first.
Now, Kyle, Pennsbury's done a great job on defense, shutting down the passing lanes against North Penn. And on offense, they're doing a good job cycling the ball, moving around, and just getting the open shots.
Jay Joseph almost tipped that one back into his own basket, but Bergman missing the first will not get another in the 1-on-1 situation. Now, Joseph against Abdur-Rahman. Abdur-Rahman's going to get called for a push-off. That's his second and the team's sixth. So with a minute 17 to go, North Penn trailing by 12 will have an inbound on the near sideline right in front of us. Justin Baxter now into the game for Pennsbury, replacing Shoaib Abdur-Rahman, going to the bench with 4 points, 2 fouls. Jowder calling for motion from his offense, gets it into Kuklik. Minute 15 to play in the second quarter. Now Joseph. Jowder trying to shake the defense. Kuklik wide open to the basket, got the layup. And Clay Kuklik now with 5 points for North Penn. A 10-point lead for the Falcons, 31-21. Cross court it goes. Quick ball movement, almost picked off by Casey. And Justin Baxter sends it back to Kevin Ryan. Ryan looks cross court to Baxter. Now Bergman in the corner. Ryan. Posted up is Borski. Now it goes to Baxter in rhythm for three. Got it! Big three-pointer for Justin Baxter. 34-21, 23 seconds to go. North Penn needs a score here before the half. They can get it back to within 11 or 10. It's going to be Matt Casey to the basket. Called for the charge. Kurt Bergman just stepped in front of Casey and drew the foul. Coach Fergus going deep to the bench now. Graham Stiles comes in to replace Jay Joseph for the final 14 seconds of play in the second quarter. Pennsbury leading by 13, has a chance to do some more damage before this half's over. Here's Baxter, 5 to shoot. Throws it away, saved by Ryan. Out of bounds, North Penn basketball. They have only 0.6 of a second to shoot. Might look for a tip play here. You're not going to have much time to catch and shoot. Justin Hughes is going to come in, as is Jay Joseph, to replace Evan Fitzpatrick and Mac Casey. And Shoaib Abdur-Rahman comes in for defensive purposes for Pennsbury, replacing Dave Moyer, who is 4 inches shorter than Abdur-Rahman. Kuklik's going to play a little quarterback here. Pass is picked off by Pennsbury. This is good if it goes. Oh, man. That was awfully close. The pass got intercepted by Baxter. It hit the back of the rim. So after 16 minutes of play here at North Penn High School, it's 34-21, Pennsbury in the lead by 13 as both teams head to their dressing rooms. Torian Jones, the story in the first half. He had 12 to lead all scorers. North Penn had Borneman, Kucklick, and Joseph each with 5 points. So it should be an exciting second half as North Penn, trailing by 13, is going to try to get a little something going here at halftime. Maybe a nice big pep talk by Coach Fergus will do just that. We will be back with the second half after this on North Penn Television, so stick around.
I hang out with a pretty trashy circle, the circle that helps this circle. It starts when we recycle trash at home. It's completed when we buy products made from recycled materials. Check the label for something called post-consumer recycled content. Then buy the highest percentage of it you can find. Complete the circle.
Call 1-800-CALL-EDF for your free Buy Recycled shopping guide. 1-800-CALL-EDF.
On the man. It's my birthday.
Exercised lately?
As we get set for the start of the second half, the scoreboard reads 34-21 Pennsbury all over North Penn in that first half. Right away, let's get a look at the leading scorers for both teams in the first half. For Pennsbury, it was Torian Jones with 12 points. Dominating play for Pennsbury, and for North Penn, it's Jay Joseph. Reverse that score right there. It should be Torian Jones with 12, Jay Joseph with 5. North Penn would like to have Jay Joseph with 12 points, but that wasn't the case in the first half. 34-21 the score as we get set to start here in the third quarter. We're underway. Kevin Ryan running the show for Pennsbury at point guard. Jowder quickly with a steal. This is what North Penn needs. Blocked! Oh, baby. Torian Jones getting back, and I might add a great job by Doc Ryan to save our clock cam from going down on that ball going out of bounds. Jay Joseph will inbound underneath the basket for North Penn. Gets it into Kucklick. Now Wimmer. Jowder calling for the high post once again. Kucklick had to Hughes back door, didn't see him. Now it's Jay Joseph against Abdur Rahman. Spins, slashes, gives to Hughes. He spins, stripped by Jones, they say cleanly. And here comes Torian down the court. Good look to Bergman, blocked by Joseph, puts it on the glass. Here comes Jowder, he looks to Joseph, the 18-footer. No, off the rim. Hughes looking to pull, North Penn ball. Well, Al, North Penn starting to do things that they haven't done in the first half. If you're going to have to work as hard as you have to against Pennsbury to get the ball even on the offensive side of the court, you have to at least get a shot off, and they've been doing that so far in this half.
You're at a great defensive play by Jowder at the beginning of the half. But a better play by Torian Jones getting the block on Jowder.
Jay Joseph, wrong area code on that three-pointer. Missed it by a good 2 feet. Nothing but air. 34-21, the score remains. No scoring yet in this half. That might change now as a brutal foul on Wimmer and Bergman, but Wimmer helps Bergman up. Let's take a look at that replay, and we're going to see Wimmer come down hard, picking up his third foul in North Penn's first. It was a great look by Jones, and Wimmer giving Bergman the facial on that play. He'll get 2 shots on Wimmer's third foul, the night's first in the second half. Bergman at the line with 7 points. Make it 8 now after that free throw. And this, Al, is something North Penn's going to have to do in the second half. They're going to need to get to the line and start shooting some free throws. Bergman 2 of 2 from the line, 36-21, the largest lead of the game for Pennsbury at 15. Jowder stops in the lane, basket's good, and score the foul. Jowder's getting things riled up here at North Penn. Score it for Jowder and score the foul for Kevin Ryan. That's Ryan's second, the team's first. Pennsbury quickly to the bench in the second half. Kevin Cave comes into the game for Shuaib Abdur-Rahman. Kevin Cave is going to get a full ride to Xavier University to play baseball, so a well-rounded athlete is Kevin Cave. He has yet to score in tonight's ball game, but is a great ball player on the diamond for Pennsbury. Jowder makes the free throw on the three-point play, cutting the lead to 12, 36-24. Torian Jones crosses over Kucklick, drives, puts up a crazy shot. North Penn fighting for the loose ball. Wimmer has it and gets it to Jowder. Here come the Knights. Jowder bounce pass to Kucklick, out to Hughes for three. Got it! Justin Hughes points to the crowd in exultation after making a huge three. Pennsbury needs a timeout. They get it. Crowd starting to get into things here at North Penn High School, sensing maybe another comeback for the comeback kids, the North Penn Knights. It's 36-27. Could we have another Council Rock here, Al?
You're right. That was a great momentum changer for North Penn, that last three-pointer by Justin Hughes. Doing a great job finding the open area and receiving a great pass from Clay Kucklick.
Let's look at Justin Hughes bombing it away from three-point range. Great passing here by the Knights from Jowder to Kucklick and then Hughes. And you'll see him maybe at the edge of your screen there pointing to the crowd. Pennsbury coming away from this 22nd timeout. Seeing North Penn cutting the lead to 9. It was once 15 points. Now Bergman posted up against Hughes. This is a three-pointer. Looked like Baxter had his foot on the line, but they give him three anyway. That's a big basket for the Falcons. 39-27 on Baxter's three-pointer. Jowder, double team, stripped out of bounds off of Ryan. North Penn ball.
Now, Kyle, as you mentioned before, the crowd starting to get into the game. They were not a factor in the first half as Pennsbury got into an early lead.
Oh, baby! Jowder to Hughes on the alley-oop. He didn't throw it down hard, but 2 points is 2 points, and it's a 10-point lead for Pennsbury. That was a sweet play from Jowder to Joseph. Now North Penn starting to scramble on defense as Wimmer picks off that pass from Cave. Well, Cave going to Xavier for baseball, threw a strike to Wimmer right there. North Penn picks up the ball on the turnover. Here goes Jowder. Now Wimmer to Kucklick on the wing, looks back to Jowder, puts up the shot. Foul called on Ryan, a late call, but I think it's the correct one. Kevin Ryan's third, Pennsbury's second. That should be a shooting foul, and Jowder will get 2 on this one. Chance to cut the lead to 8. Looks like Jeff Piscadlo is going to check in for Kevin Ryan, who has those 3 fouls. Ryan yet to score in tonight's game. Jowder at the line makes that one. And Jowder now with 6 points in tonight's contest as Piscadlo comes in for Ryan as expected. North Penn, a very dangerous third quarter team, as opposing teams have found out this year. Starting to run here in the third quarter as Jowder's 2 of 2 from the line, 39-31, an 8-point lead for the Falcons. Now North Penn playing a bit of a tighter defense. Here's Torian Jones spinning around defense. A long three is no good off the rim. Picked up by Torian Jones. Foul on Wimmer. Not a very smart foul. That'll be Wimmer's 4th if it's against him. And it is. Wimmer with 4 fouls on tonight's contest. 2 for the Knights in the second half. Evan Fitzpatrick right away comes in to replace Wimmer. Quiet night for Wimmer. No points, 4 fouls. Bit of an argument from the Pennsbury bench, thinking that might have been a shooting foul. They don't get that call. To inbound is Cave. There's a bit of an alley-oop too. This one goes to Torian Jones. He puts it in, 41-31. Falcons up by 10. Here's Jowder, doubled. Joseph thought about a 3. Drives, puts up a shot. Doesn't get it to fall, but Torian Jones whistled for the foul. That's Torian's 3rd foul. We might see him come to the bench. That would certainly help North Penn's cause. Jay Joseph to the line now with 7 points. And Jeff Darwack's going to come in after this first free throw. Joseph good with the first, and Darwack comes in to replace Torian Jones. He's upset about coming out, wants to stay in, but Coach Ciola from Pennsbury knows he's going to need that big guy in the fourth quarter. Doesn't want to risk losing him just 3 minutes in to the third quarter. Joseph 1 of 2 from the line, 9-point lead for Pennsbury. They'll push up quickly. Now Justin Baxter. Trying to work around Jay Joseph. Ball movement now by the Falcons, down low to Bergman. Joseph swats Bergman, and North Penn comes away with the Jouter. Pulls up at the three-point line, now goes cross court. Kucklick in the corner for three. Oh, in and out. Oh, I thought that one was gonna fall, and the crowd let out a collective sigh after that one fell out. Score remains 41-32. Baxter against Joseph. Dribbles back out, draws some contact, none called. Baxter around the defense, on the wing, it goes to Darwack. Good ball movement now into the corner. Baxter spotting the three in rhythm, missing it, rattles out. Kucklick the rebound for North Penn. Now it's Jouter coming across midcourt. Just past the halfway point of the third quarter, the tension's starting to build here at North Penn High School. 41-32 the score. Bad pass by Jouter, telegraphed that one. And Darwack, an easy two for Pennsbury. Another bad pass by North Penn. Now they have a 5-on-4 as Baxter is caught. Kucklick in the corner to Hughes. Spotting the three. Would have been a 4-point play, just missed the three-pointer, but he was fouled by Darwack. That is Darwack's first, team's fourth. This should be a three shots for Justin Hughes. Hughes at the line with 7 points, has a chance to put a dent in the Pennsbury lead here. Hughes is a good free throw shooter, makes the first. Jay Joseph and Mike Jouter talking some strategy with Coach Fergus in front of the North Penn bench. Hughes misses the second. Score remains 43-33. One more shot to come for Hughes. Hughes 2 of 3 at the line. 34 for North Penn, 43 for Pennsbury. Oh, tough call against Mike Jouter. That is Jouter's second, the team's third. Pennsbury to inbound with 3:32 to play in the third quarter. Jouter, you saw, might have been off your screen. He came in on the outside the three-point arc on that free throw and tried to backdoor against a Pennsbury attacker. Now a long home run pass, he eludes Jeff Darwack, and the turnovers now starting to go in the favor of North Penn. Pennsbury throwing the ball away.
You're right, the Falcons starting to get a little careless with the ball, maybe playing too overconfident against North Penn, but they can't do that. North Penn, like you said before, is a great third quarter team.
Joseph missed the three, and Kevin Cave got to the rebound for the Falcons. Now it's Cave again, down low it goes, Baxter. Joseph went for the block, but the tip no good by Bergman. Ball loose on the floor, Joseph picks it up. Bodies flying everywhere as Jouter comes across midcourt with it. Crosses over, kicks to Hughes from the baseline, just comes out. Fight for the rebound, jump ball, possession arrow favoring North Penn. They'll retain possession with 2:52 to play in the third quarter, trailing by 9, 43-34. Jouter under the basket to inbound. Gets to Jay Joseph. Now Jouter. Hughes corrals that one. Now it's Clay Kucklick to Jouter. Puts up the left-hander. No good. Fitzpatrick mistimed his tip-in attempt, and Bergman gets the rebound and gets it up to Baxter. Now Baxter looking to Piscadlo. He's trapped. Now the three-pointer by Cave is good. Nothing but net for Kevin Cave. A big basket. Pennsbury back in front by 12, 46-34. Jowder. With a little forward progress, Hughes in rhythm from the corner, no. Fitzpatrick gets to the loose ball, good hustle by number 50. Now it's Jowder to Kuklik. Fitzpatrick looking for Joseph, good look by Fitzpatrick. North Penn calls timeout, a 20-second timeout. Score 2 more for Jay Joseph, he now has 10. Torian Jones, the game high scorer with 14. Let's take a look at that look from Evan Fitzpatrick to Jay Joseph. Good lob pass down low and just getting it by Jeff Darwack was Joseph. So score 2 more for number 32. A look at the leading scorers in tonight's game. Torian Jones with 14. He's on the bench right now, however. Kurt Bergman for Pennsbury also has 9. Baxter has 6 for Pennsbury. Leading scorer for North Penn is Jay Joseph with 10. Justin Hughes has 9. And Mike Jowder has 7. Ross Borneman into the game now for North Penn has 5 points. And Kevin Ryan has checked back into the game along with Jake Surface for the Falcons. Long pass picked off by Borneman. There's that careless passing that seemed to have plagued the Knights in the first half. It's contagious. Pennsbury can't find their marks on their passes. Joseph from the corner buries the three-pointer. The Knights are back within 7, the closest they've been since early on. Now pressure from the Knights, trying to draw the turnover. Loose ball goes right to Darwack. How about that? Joseph had stripped it. Now with 1:17 to go, it's 48-39. Kuklik, long passes, picked off but knocked out of bounds by Surface. Knights basketball at midcourt on the far side. Ross Borneman now. Across midcourt against Baxter, bounces it over to Fitzpatrick. Joseph gets a pick. In the lane, 1-on-4, no good. Gets his own rebound, banks it in. Oh, baby, Jay Joseph starting to take over this ball game. The absence of Torian Jones on the court is killing the Falcons. Baxter long pass to Ryan, foul called against Borneman. That's probably the correct call. Borneman got a hand in there. And that will be Ross Borneman's first foul, the team's 4th. Let's check out the replay on that last sequence. Jay Joseph getting it all done for North Penn. Missing the shot in the lane, fighting off 3 Pennsbury defenders and getting it to drop. Now Kevin Ryan as we pick up the action here with 41 seconds to play. In the third quarter, North Penn trailing by 7. Justin Baxter sends it over to Darwack. He's trapped. Oh, foul called. I don't know about that one. Clay Kuklik, his 2nd. And that's the team's 5th foul. Pennsbury once again getting a side court inbound. 30 seconds to play in the third quarter, 48-41. And it goes to Kevin Ryan for the Falcons. Now it's Justin Baxter, a pair of 32s lining up, Jay Joseph and Baxter. Kevin Ryan now to Darwack with 18 seconds to shoot. Ryan against Borneman, it's a showdown. 10 seconds to shoot now for Pennsbury. Goes out to Baxter, here's a 3, no. North Penn fights off for the rebound. Jay Joseph goes behind the back. At the buzzer, puts up the shot, yes! Jay Joseph gets it to fall, Knights within 5, 48-43, this place is going nuts. Oh, baby, what a play by Joseph. Let's take a look at that one at the buzzer. We'll see the clock in the bottom right corner of the screen. And just as time runs out, oh, that ball held up there forever. But Joseph gets it to drop, gets high fives from his teammates. Now we have ourselves a ball game officially.
I don't know what happened during halftime. What did Coach Fergus give to his players, because they came out on fire in the third quarter.
Jay Joseph, 17 points. An incredible third quarter for the junior forward. Justin Hughes has 9 for North Penn. Jowder with 7. Borneman with 5. Kuklik with 5. For Pennsbury, Torian Jones sat for the final 5 minutes of the third quarter. He's on the bench with 14 points. We're going to see a lot more of Torian Jones in the fourth quarter. Also, Kurt Bergman for the Falcons has 9. Baxter with 6. Darwack with 5. Surface has 4, Piscadlo has 5, Cave with 3, and Abdur Rahman with 2. Both Ryan and Jones for Pennsbury have 3 fouls. They're in trouble. There's a look at Andy Wimmer, who's in foul trouble, trying to fire the Knights up. He's probably going to be on the bench for the better part of this game. He has 4 fouls. Crowd rising to their feet in support of North Penn as they come back onto the court. This is the loudest this place has been in a long time, save for the end of the Council Rock game. Torian Jones is into the game for Pennsbury. Crowd chanting for defense as Jones gives it over to Jake Surface. Darwack loses the ball. That has to be a walk. And it is finally called, a late call, but the correct one. A turnover to North Penn. That call happens 9 out of 10 times anytime a player's trying to pick the ball up off the court. Here comes Ross Borneman for the Knights. North Penn crowd, if you can see him in the background, doing a little Cameron Indoor crazy routine, bouncing up and down. But it's a turnover for the Knights, and Kevin Ryan sends it up, and he'll get it back. Good look down low, foul call, count the basket for Jake Surface underneath. Jay Joseph says think to Justin Hughes, as that was a costly foul. Surface will go to the line to shoot 1. Coming into the game for Pennsbury, Justin Baxter, replacing Jeff Darwack. And North Penn brings in Mike Jowder to replace Kuklik. And Andy Wimmer into the game with 4 fouls to replace Evan Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick, although scoreless in this game, has played well for the Knights. Surface trying to shoot a free throw here in a sea of noise, makes it, and it's 51-43. Pennsbury up by 8. North Penn now trying to put a dent in the Pennsbury lead as Jowder isos against Ryan, crosses over. Hughes in the corner for 3. This is huge. No. Putback attempt no good by Borneman, and away comes Torian Jones. Great look, reverse layup, good by Surface. Pennsbury starting to run away now, 53-43. They've rolled off 5 unanswered points in the first part of the fourth quarter. Now here's Joseph against Jones. We'll see what happens. Joseph bounces off, fade away. Good! Oh, baby! Joseph taking Jones to school. And here is Torian Jones. He's doubled by North Penn in the corner. Smart play, kicks it out. Baxter thought about the 3. Now he'll go cross court to Ryan. 6:35 to play in the ball game. Torian Jones against Hughes. Baseline drive off the glass. Good. Torian Jones scoring his first 2 points in about 8 minutes. He now has 16 points in tonight's game. Joseph with 19 as they go head to head. Borneman bounces across midcourt to Jowder. North Penn trailing by 10. Justin Hughes to Jowder on the wing. Joseph has Jones posted up, gets the ball back and gets it to fall. Joseph over 20 points now with 21. Jones stripped it, but Joseph was better. Now the ball thrown away, North Penn basketball. Justin Baxter just threw it away looking for Surface. Let's look at the replay real quick, as you're gonna see Jay Joseph posted up against Jones, getting the ball back and putting it in. Now back to live action as Mike Jowder has it for the Knights. 5:45 to play, North Penn within 8. Joseph for 3, no, off the rim. Borneman too far under the basket to get that rebound. Baxter pushes along the court. Now it's Bergman in the corner. And Pennsbury will slow things down. Kevin Ryan to Torian Jones. 5:27 now in the ball game. Jones crosses over, backs out, and he's at the top of the key now. Bergman kicks it out. Now cross court, a 3-pointer is passed up by Baxter. In the corner, it's Ryan, who has yet to score in tonight's game. Now Ryan to the lane, loses the ball. Jowder comes away with it, 2-on-2, make it a 3-on-2 for the Knights. Jowder gets away with a walk and gets it to fall. The Pennsbury coaches beside themselves on the bench. I think rightfully so. Looked like Jowder stopped his feet. But North Penn will take whatever they can right now. It's a 6-point lead. Crowd once again rising. That's a foul against Joseph. and that's North Penn 7th, so that'll send Torian Jones to the line to shoot 2. Let's take a look at the replay of Mike Jowder picking up the steal here, and just watch Mike Jowder's feet here. We'll see if we can pick that up. Well, you can't see his feet on that, but usually that'll be called a walk. Torian Jones at the line now for a 2-shot, or a 1-and-1, I should say, as Pennsbury's in the bonus, leading by 6. Crowd's going to make some noise trying to get Torian Jones to miss this free throw. He gets the first, he'll get another. Pennsbury now back up by 7, 56-49, 4:46 to play in the ball game. North Penn over the limit on team fouls. Pennsbury will be shooting for the rest of the night. North Penn Pennsbury, I should say, only has 4 fouls. Torian Jones, 1 of 2 at the line. It's a 7-point lead for the Falcons. 4:40 to play. Plenty of basketball left in tonight's game. Promises to be an exciting finish. 56-49 the score. Wimmer posted up against Bergman. Looks for Joseph backdoor. Now Jay looking for a pick. In the corner, steps around Jones. They switch off. Now it's a mismatch. Joseph against Bergman. Jowder drives, corner, Borneman for 3. Got it! Ross Borneman, a 3-pointer. It's 56-52. North Penn within 4. Oh, baby, Borneman once again, Al. Crucial 3-pointers.
Once again, Ross Borneman with that crucial 3-pointer. Coming off the bench once again for the Knights and getting it done.
Bergman against Wimmer. Oh, if that's against Wimmer, that's his 5th. Looked like he had all ball, but Wimmer is going to get the gate here. That's his 5th foul, the team's 8th. Wimmer, no points tonight, 5 fouls. He's going. Let's look at the replay on that sequence. This is actually the 3-pointer by Borneman, and it hits nothing but the bottom of the net. You see the crowd jumping in unison after that one. Big play for number 21, the junior guard. Getting a lot of playing time tonight for North Penn. Wimmer comes to the bench in favor of Clay Kucklick. Kucklick coming back into the game. He has 5 points for North Penn. So a bit of a small lineup for North Penn right now. You might see Pennsbury go to Kurt Bergman down low, as North Penn doesn't have that big of a body to match up against him. Here's a 2-shot free throw attempt for Bergman. First one rolls in. Into the game now for Pennsbury. Shuaib Abdur-Rahman, number 22, replacing Justin Baxter. Pennsbury leading by 5 here. 3:54 to play in the game. Bergman with his second free throw. No good, but a rebound pulled by Pennsbury, and the putback's good by Surface. Big game tonight off the bench by Jake Surface. He has 11 points for the Falcons. Now Jowder draws the foul against Ryan. That's Ryan's 4th. He's in trouble now with 4 fouls. One more and Ryan is gone. That's the 5th foul against Pennsbury. They only have 1 more foul to give. 3:40 to play. Falcons by 7, 59-52. Jowder across midcourt with it. To Borneman, now Kucklick on the wing against Bergman. Joseph for 3. Got it! Jay Joseph, a 3-pointer rolls in. 59-55. Things are starting to go North Penn's way. It's a 4-point lead once again for the Knights. Torian Jones now. He's being shadowed like a hawk by Justin Hughes. Now Ryan in the corner, double teamed. Out it goes to Surface. Bergman to Jones. Jones goes around Hughes to the lane. Tough foul called against Jay Joseph. That is Joseph's 3rd. Let's take a look at Jay Joseph's 3-pointer. And you'll see him get the ball in a nice look. And you see right there, that's a mistake by Pennsbury. Nobody got in the face of Jay Joseph right there. You can't let a player as good as Joseph take a shot in rhythm like that. Torian Jones to the line to shoot. A 2-shot free throw attempts here by virtue of Jay Joseph's 3rd foul. Jones short with the first. It's still a 4-point ball game as Evan Fitzpatrick comes in for Ross Borneman, who goes to the bench with 8 points. All 8 of those points are huge right now in this game, including a pair of 3-pointers for Borneman. Torian Jones attempting his second and making it. It is now a 5-point lead for Pennsbury. Time starting to run out on North Penn. 2:54 to play in the fourth quarter. 60-55 the score. Jowder backdoor to Hughes. Got it! Justin Hughes on a great play by Mike Jowder. And North Penn's within 3. Right there, Al, that's a great play by North Penn. Saves a lot of time. They only spent about 10 seconds there and get 2 points.
Yeah, a great play and a great pass from Mike Jowder to Justin Hughes.
Here's Bergman spinning at the free throw line. Bank shot, good. Got it to roll in off the glass. Pennsbury back up by 5, 62-57. Just a bit over 2:20 to play in the game. Fitzpatrick against Abdur Rahman. That's a mismatch. Hughes taking the 3 and making the 3. Jay Joseph burying the 3. North Penn back within 2. This place is rocking. Jay Joseph now with 27 points in tonight's contest. Torian Jones trying to answer, dishes to Ryan. Tough shot, no. Hughes with the rebound. North Penn with a chance to tie or take the lead here. They're playing for a home game on Friday right now. And this crowd wants to see another one. They're trying to help them out. 100 seconds to play in the ball game. 62-60 the score. Joseph takes the 3 for the lead. No, off the back of the rim. Fight for the rebound. Over the top, called against North Penn. Let's take a look at that last sequence for North Penn, and you're going to see a big 3-pointer here by Jay Joseph in the face of Torian Jones. Oh my. Crowd not happy with that call. And Matt Ryan will go to the line, and this will be 2 shots because North Penn is now has more than 10 fouls. North Penn's going to call timeout here. And Matt Ryan is at the line to shoot 2 for Pennsbury. This is a 20-second timeout for North Penn, more or less just to get a breather here, as the last couple minutes have been frantic basketball by both teams. We have 1 minute, 29 seconds of basketball left. We have a 2-point lead for Pennsbury. 10 team fouls for North Penn. Pennsbury's in the double bonus. The Falcons have 1 more foul to give. They have 5 team fouls. Wimmer is on the bench with 5 fouls for North Penn. Ryan, who is at the line for Pennsbury, has 4 fouls. Torian Jones has 3 for Pennsbury. And Jay Joseph has 3, as does Justin Hughes for North Penn. I don't know, Al. We could be seeing an extra frame here tonight.
You're right. You can't count North Penn out of this game yet. If you remember against Council Rock, they were behind by 17 points. They came back and they won in overtime.
Kevin Ryan at the line for 2 free throws. He has yet to score in tonight's game. Let's see how he does at the free throw line. No good with the first. No matter what happens here, it will still be a 1-possession game for North Penn. Ryan has a chance to give Pennsbury a 3-point lead. He's got to make these free throws. One of 2 at the line is Ryan. North Penn trailing by 3. That's his first point of the game for Ryan. Knights don't necessarily need a 3-pointer here. They just need to get some points on the board, and quick. And a costly turnover for the Knights, a 10-second violation. The pressing defense of the Pennsbury Falcons forces a turnover with 1:18 to go in the game. Pennsbury now got to try to settle things down. I don't think North Penn's going to go to an intentional foul, but Torian Jones wide open under the basket. He's going to make that reverse layup. 5-point lead for the Falcons, 1:05 to go. Jowder across midcourt. Joseph in the corner, the fadeaway 3, no. Kucklick got pushed off, no call. Surface with the rebound to Torian Jones. Behind the back fake, oh baby! Torian Jones. You might want to call him Allen Iverson after that one. Hughes in rhythm for 3, got it! Timeout called by North Penn. Was he fouled? Let's see what this call is. Basket is good. Evan Fitzpatrick got called for a push-off after the basket. So Evan Fitzpatrick will pick up his 3rd foul, team over the limit. Count the basket for Justin Hughes. 67-63, North Penn timeout. All right, we're going to go back and take a look at this three-pointer by Hughes. And watch Fitzpatrick under the basket. That's a ghost call. I never saw anything. I don't know about that one. Crowd disagreed with that, but they're in this one for the long run. 41.2 seconds to go. Pennsbury will have 2 free throws after this timeout. I'm not sure who's going to be taking them. 67-63 the score. Might be Bergman taking the free throws for Pennsbury. Fitzpatrick has 3 fouls now for North Penn. Joseph and Hughes have 3 as well. Coach Ciola talking to his troops, as does Coach Fergus. You know, North Penn's just going to have to try to hope for a couple misses on free throws here, get a quick 2 or 3, and then we might see them go to the intentional fouls.
You're right. As I mentioned before, you can't count North Penn out yet. They are a great foul shooting team. So if they get fouled, they can score points from the free throw line, and they're a great team shooting from the outside also.
Well, if you're looking for a party on Mardi Gras, you found the right place here at North Penn High School. This place is rocking. 67-63 with 41.2 seconds to play. And as I suspected, Kurt Bergman is at the line to shoot 2 free throws for Pennsbury. Bergman at the line with 12 points on the night. These are big free throws right here. With a 4-point lead, anything can happen if Bergman misses these. And he misses the first. And now this is what helped North Penn come back against Council Rock, the missed free throws. You look at Matt Verbit from Council Rock in that game. Hey, he had 39 points, but a dismal 10 of 19 from the line. And Bergman goes 0 of 2 right there. North Penn trailing by 4, has 35 seconds left, needing a quick basket. Jowder to Jay Joseph. This is for 3. Got it! And the foul! Joseph has a chance to tie this game. Are you kidding me? Oh, baby!
Jay Joseph with 30 points in the game so far. He's done a great job playing, great and clutch.
That foul goes against Surface, his first of the game, but a very costly one. Oh, baby. And Pennsbury's going to call for timeout. Well, Al, there's a lot of talk as we see this crowd just going nuts over there, to say the least. You know, a lot of talk coming into this game. You know, put the 2 on a scale. Torian Jones, Jay Joseph. We've seen a lot of good plays from Torian Jones tonight, but we've seen Jay Joseph carry North Penn through tonight's game.
You're right. He's been basically all of North Penn's offense, even though they have a balanced scoring from all the players. But he's gotten the ball and getting it done when it counts the most.
Just a great effort by Jay Joseph tonight. 30 points, a chance to tie it up now after this timeout, and a chance to get 31 points. Season high, of course, for Joseph was 39 against Council Rock a couple weeks ago. And the way things are going, we might have overtime here, and he'll have a chance to add to his total. At the line with 30 points is Joseph, as Coach Fergus and Coach Ciola give their charges some final instructions. 28 seconds to play. And if you're North Penn, if there's one person you want at the free throw line down by 1, it's got to be JJ. As loud as this crowd can get, it's probably going to be as quiet as it can get now for Jay Joseph. Joseph with a chance to tie. I'll just let the crowd tell you what happens. No good as Joseph, and North Penn will go to the intentional foul. Clay Kucklick will get called for that one. That is his 3rd. Team over the limit. 2 shots coming up, I think, for Torian Jones of the Falcons. Crucial free throws now for Torian Jones. They only lead by 1 to the Falcons. Jones at the line for two of the most important free throws of the season for Pennsbury. He makes the first. Pennsbury trying to get a sub in. They do. Kevin Cave comes in for Justin Baxter. Baxter to the bench with 6. Cave into the game with 3. Torian Jones has 23 points on the night. He's at the line for his second shot. That one's short. Fight for the ball. Won by Joseph. 23 seconds to play. Now 20. North Penn with a chance to tie or take the lead. They're going to call timeout. And they will set up their final play. 17.8 seconds left. This is just unbelievable. North Penn coming in heavily the underdog. Pennsbury has only lost twice this year, only once in the Suburban 1 National Conference. North Penn 15-8, fighting for that home court advantage on Friday. And the way it would set up would be North Penn against Quakertown if they can pull off the upset here tonight against Pennsbury. And the best part about the playoffs, Al, anything can happen. And you know, even though this isn't a playoff game, we've seen anybody can be beaten on any given day. Of course, you know, we still got 17.8 seconds to play, which is a lot of basketball. Who knows what this outcome's going to be? I mean, you couldn't ask for a better regular season finale for either of these teams tonight.
You're right, especially for North Penn. They have so many games that they've come from behind to win, and especially this one. If they can pull it off, they can prove that they can play against anybody.
68-66 the score. Pennsbury leading North Penn by 2. The Knights in front of a raucous home court crowd have 17.8 seconds to tie or take the lead in this ball game. Here comes Jowder, lined up against Kevin Ryan, gets a pick from Joseph. Nowhere to go with it as Jowder gets it back to Joseph. Joseph for 3 and the lead, yes! Jay Joseph takes the lead for North Penn, are you kidding me? Pennsbury calls timeout. The play of the year for North Penn basketball. Oh, baby!
It's a huge basket for Jay Joseph.
Let's take a look at this one and enjoy this one. This is beautiful. Jay Joseph with Torian Jones in his face pulls off one of the best shots I have ever seen, clutch from Jay Joseph. I mean, this is unbelievable. 33 points for Jay Joseph in tonight's game. Compare that to Torian Jones' 23. I think a lot of our questions have been answered tonight. You know what the best part of this is, though? Next year, Torian Jones returns. Next year, Jay Joseph returns. Next year, Kurt Bergman returns. And next year, Justin Hughes returns. This could be a preview of just a couple Suburban 1 League battles next year for both of these teams. 3.5 seconds to go in the ball game. Pennsbury has to go the length of the court. They trail by 1. Here we go. Baxter to inbound. Launches it down the court. Caught by Jones. Timeout called by Torian Jones. Interesting call by Pennsbury right there. What you saw there, Al, is Pennsbury coming across midcourt and using about 1 second of the clock and calling a timeout so they can get a midcourt inbound. So they only have, obviously, half the court to work with. 2.4 seconds to go. And, you know, 2.4 seconds is a lot of clock time. You know, a lot of people don't think it's a lot. But, you know, 2.4 seconds is a good catch pass and maybe even dribble into the lane. Look for Pennsbury possibly to bang it inside. There you saw in that white t-shirt, Heike Johnson, sideline with his wisdom teeth out. And talking to Coach Fergus before tonight's game, you know, he said it speaks a lot of Heike Johnson to even be here tonight. You know, I've had my wisdom teeth out. It's not a very pleasant experience. I know I wouldn't be here tonight if I had my wisdom teeth taken out just 24 hours prior. You saw a look at the scoreboard. 2.4 to go. Crowd going crazy. 69-68, North Penn by 1. We'll see what Pennsbury does. Look for either Torian Jones or Kurt Bergman to get this ball. Joseph is on Jones. Baxter to inbound. It goes to Torian Jones. Puts up a shot at the buzzer. Oh no! North Penn wins! Knights win! Knights win! They have a home playoff game on Friday. The crowd storming the court. This is one of the biggest wins in the history of North Penn basketball, pulling off the upset against Pennsbury. So the home crowd gets what they deserve. Another home game. The crowd mobbing Jay Joseph, who hit tonight's game-winning shot. What can you say, Al Poblano? This is unbelievable.
I mean, right now, this is the biggest moment for Jay Joseph and Jay Joseph's career here in North Penn High School. Hits a game winner against Council Rock, and right here, biggest game of his career. Not his career high point-wise, but his biggest performance ever.
Let's take a look at that replay. Just check it out one more time. Jay Joseph single-handedly almost beating Pennsbury tonight. That is just unbelievable. This crowd giving North Penn a much-deserved round of applause. Evan Fitzpatrick, you saw right there, congratulating Jay Joseph. Wow. And if you'll just get a listen right here, you'll hear the crowd giving Pennsbury a send-off. Well, we might see these two teams meet up later in the district playoffs. 69-68 your final score. Joseph finishing the game with 33 points. Torian Jones, 10 points less with 23. Kurt Bergman for the Falcons had 12. Surface for the Falcons had 11. Also for North Penn, Justin Hughes, a huge 14-point performance. Ross Borneman had 8. Mike Jowder had 9. Clay Kucklick with 5. So North Penn will host Quakertown High School in a District 1 playoff game opener here at North Penn High School on Friday night. The stage has been set for a dramatic postseason run for North Penn's basketball team, and we'll be sure to try to cover that one for you. That will wrap up our coverage here tonight. 69-68, once again, your final score. The director of North Penn Television Sports tonight, Mary Fakish. Our statistician, Jesse Alexander. For Al Poblano, I'm Kyle Berger. We'll see you at March Madness. So long, everybody.
Yes.